Hey folks, Sean here with the latest edition of Beer-snobby Goodness. Tonight's edition, going to take another little break from the Dominion review series to go a little more local. One of my personal favorites, as regulars to this channel know. This is Victory Brewing Company's Red, which is a Flemish-style sour red ale. This was an extremely limited run by Victory. In fact, if memory serves correctly, they were limiting customers to 2 bottles, and that was it. I can kind of understand why. This was aged in oak barrels for 3 years. That's a very long aging process. Even for Victory, that's long. They usually do 6 months to maybe a year for the really high-end stuff that they put out in the past. So, I checked the website. They actually didn't have this listed, probably due to the limited run. So, beyond what I've already described, a little tough to do any kind of real metrics on this, because they simply do not tell you. Let's see. Obviously, ale class, and actually pretty light alcohol content on this, 5.5%. They basically were going for tart and tannic notes, do a little natural oak souring. So, taking the aroma here, it's, before I do the aroma, a little bit of cloudiness, not much. It's actually brewed pretty clear. Very light foam. Taking the aroma finally. Definitely a very pronounced sour note on this. A little bit of sweetness, but sour is, hands down the big thing. And without further ado, gonna dive on in. Cheers. Definitely a little tart. Not the bad kind of tart. I mean, it's not overpowering, but compared to some of the other sours they've offered the last year or two, this one's a little more potent. It kind of hits you really quick on the front end, but then it dissipates pretty quickly. So ignore my facial expression. It's actually sometimes they get a little too reactionary with these things, but overall, pretty healthy tartness on it, but not overpowering. There's definitely a sweet note in there. Definitely drinkable. Very smooth. You can definitely get a little bit of the oak character on the tail end as this warms. I'm going to be a bit curious to see how much that oak character comes through. So I'll catch you all in a bit. Yeah, I gotta say, I met one of Victory's founders a couple of years back, and the thing I told him was that hands down, his crew, best barrel-aged beers, hands down, no problem. And that holds today. The red here, definitely another, very enthusiastic thumbs up, from yours truly here. The oak character and the dark fruit notes definitely start coming through as this warms up, so it makes for a just delightfully drinkable beer start to finish, with a nice subtle shift in the notes from the tart sour when you first start out, just to those darker fruit notes and the oak character, which always comes out as a beer gets close to room temperature. So, winning. Just, I gotta find more partners to drink these bigger bottles with, and that's my only thing. But yeah, good stuff here. If you find a beer barterer, if you will, who has a bottle of the red here, I would say make a deal. Definitely be worth a trade. So, until next time, this is Sean. Cheers.